Let's start with a powerful quote from Jim Rohn. Either you run the day, or the day runs you. This quote is a testament to the wisdom of Jim Rohn, a man who has left an indelible mark on the world of personal development. Born in Yakima, Washington, Rohn was a farm boy who grew up to become a celebrated entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker. He started his journey as a humble stock clerk for Sears, and through his relentless pursuit of self-improvement, he rose to become a millionaire by the age of 31. His words have been a beacon of inspiration for countless people around the globe. As a speaker, he had a knack for delivering complex ideas in a way that was digestible, relatable, and most importantly, actionable. Jim Rohn's teachings have changed countless lives, and today we are focusing on one of his key principles, intentionality. So what exactly is intentionality? At its core, intentionality is the act of being deliberate in our thoughts, actions, and choices. It's about intentionally shaping our lives, rather than passively letting things happen to us. It's the power of making conscious decisions, of steering the wheel of our lives, instead of just being a passenger. Now let's dive deeper into this concept with the help of Jim Rohn's teachings. Known for his wisdom and eloquence, Rohn was a firm advocate of living with intention. He believed that our lives are largely the result of the choices we make. We don't just stumble upon success or happiness, we create it with our actions and decisions. Rohn emphasized the importance of making deliberate choices, especially in the mundane, everyday aspects of life. He often said, "Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become." This means that we should focus not just on accomplishing goals, but on becoming the kind of person who can accomplish those goals. The small, daily decisions we make about how to spend our time, what to learn, and how to treat people, these are what shape us into who we are. Rohn also highlighted the importance of self-discipline in living intentionally. He believed that discipline is what bridges the gap between goals and accomplishment. It's easy to set lofty goals, but the discipline to take consistent action towards those goals, that's where the real power lies. At the end of the day, intentionality is about making the most out of our lives. It's about understanding that every moment is an opportunity to shape our destiny, to become the person we want to be. It's about not just drifting through life, but steering it with purpose and intention. As Rohn often said, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. So, let's embrace the power of intentionality, let's make deliberate choices, and let's shape our lives with purpose. Because in the grand scheme of things, we are not just the product of our circumstances, but the architects of our lives. In the early years of his career, Rohn had a unique perspective on intentionality. He was a man of humble beginnings, working as a stock clerk for Sears while harboring grand ambitions. But it was during these formative years that he began to cultivate his philosophy on intentionality. Jim Rohn's beliefs were grounded in the idea that intentionality is not just about setting goals or making plans. It's about aligning every decision, every action with your deepest values and aspirations. It's about living each day with purpose, not simply going through the motions. Rohn often spoke about the importance of making deliberate choices. He believed that every choice we make, no matter how small, has a ripple effect on the trajectory of our lives. It could be as simple as choosing to read a book instead of watching television. That one choice could spark a new idea, leading to a new opportunity, and ultimately shaping the course of your career. In these early years, Rohn was not just preaching these concepts, he was living them. He was constantly making intentional choices that aligned with his goals. He chose to spend his free time reading books on philosophy, psychology, and personal development. He chose to learn from successful entrepreneurs and apply their strategies in his own life. These choices laid the foundation for his success as a motivational speaker and his later teachings on personal development. In the end, Rohn's early views on intentionality were not only instrumental in shaping his career, but they also became the cornerstone of his philosophy. His teachings on intentionality have since inspired millions to live more purposeful, fulfilling lives. Rohn believed that we must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons. This encapsulates his philosophy on intentionality, that making deliberate, disciplined choices today can save us from the heavy burden of regret tomorrow. As he matured, Rohn's perspective on intentionality evolved. His views, like a fine wine, became more nuanced and complex with age. He began to see intentionality as more than just a tool for achieving goals. It was a way of life, a mindset that permeated every aspect of his existence. Rohn believed that intentionality wasn't a static concept, it was dynamic, ever-changing. This belief was rooted in his commitment to personal development and lifelong learning. Just as a tree grows, shedding old leaves and sprouting new ones, so too does our understanding of intentionality. We must continuously adapt and grow, shedding old beliefs and sprouting new ones in our quest for personal growth. He often spoke about the power of intentionality in achieving personal development. He saw it as a driving force, a catalyst for change. But he also saw it as a compass, guiding us towards our true north. He believed that by being intentional we could steer our lives in the direction we desired. Rohn's later years were marked by a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of intentionality and personal development. He saw them as two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other. Intentionality fuels personal development, and personal development in turn refines our intentionality. It's a symbiotic relationship, a dance that lasts a lifetime. In his later years, Rohn also reinforced the idea that intentionality involves continuous growth and adaptation. He saw life as a journey, not a destination. He believed that we should approach each day with a sense of purpose, with the intention to learn, grow, and become better versions of ourselves. Rohn's views on intentionality in his later years serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of lifelong learning and personal growth. It's a testament to his belief in the power of the human spirit, in our ability to shape our destinies through intentional action. Rohn once said, "If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and guess what they have planned for you? Not much." This quote perfectly encapsulates Rohn's philosophy on life and intentionality. It's a call to action, a reminder to take the reins of our lives and steer them in the direction of our dreams. So how can we apply Rohn's teachings on intentionality in our own lives? The first step is to understand what intentionality really means. It's about making deliberate, conscious decisions, rather than just letting life happen to you. It's about knowing what you want and making a plan to get there. One way to practice intentionality is by setting clear, specific goals. It's not enough to say, "I want to be successful." You need to define what success looks like for you. Is it a certain job, a specific income level, a particular lifestyle? Once you've defined your goals, you can start making deliberate choices that move you closer to those goals. Another important aspect of intentionality is continuous learning and adaptation. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes, despite our best intentions, things don't go as planned. That's why it's crucial to remain adaptable, to learn from our experiences and adjust our plans as necessary. This doesn't mean giving up on our goals, but rather finding new ways to achieve them. Intentionality also involves being mindful of our actions and their impact on others. It's about taking responsibility for our actions and making choices that align with our values and beliefs. Incorporating intentionality into your daily routine can be as simple as taking a few moments each morning to set your intentions for the day. What do you want to achieve? How do you want to feel? What actions will help you reach those goals? By starting your day with clear intentions, you can better direct your energy and focus. But remember, intentionality isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making better choices today than you did yesterday and striving for a better tomorrow. In the words of Jim Rohn, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. So let's strive to be better, to live more intentionally, and to create the lives we truly want. Because in the end, our lives are the result of our choices. And the more intentional we are with those choices, the more fulfilling our lives will be. As we conclude, let's reflect on Rohn's teachings on intentionality. Throughout this exploration, we've seen how Jim Rohn's life exemplified the power of deliberate action. He showed us that living with intentionality is about more than just going through the motions. It's about aligning our actions with our values, setting meaningful goals, and making conscious decisions that drive us towards those goals. From his early years of struggle to the later years of his life, Rohn embodied this principle. He taught us that every day is a new opportunity to make intentional choices that shape our lives and the world around us. Applying these teachings today, we too can live lives marked by purpose and fulfillment. As we step into our own journeys of intentionality, let's remember that every day, every moment, is a precious resource. Remember, in the wise words of Jim Rohn, Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend, so make sure you spend each one wisely.